The strange saga of Robert Durst, the multi-millionaire suspected in a series of deaths and disappearances, is about to get even stranger. Next week, as part of an unusual plea deal, Durst will admit to a gun charge. That plea deal will ultimately land him in a Los Angeles courtroom on trial for the murder of his best friend. 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty started covering Durst more than a decade ago. Tomorrow night, she looks at the long search for justice.
Susan Berman and Robert Durst, who met in college, remained friends for 33 years until Christmas Eve 2000, when police say he shot and killed her. Now 72-year-old Durst is pushing to be in a California courtroom by August to prove his innocence. Like O.J. Simpson, Robert Blake, and the man who called himself Clark Rockefeller, his trial will likely cause a sensation.
Why does Robert Durst want to go to California? It sounds crazy that he would actually want to face a murder trial.
Well, it's not for the weather. It's because he's innocent. He did not kill Susan Berman.
Attorney Dick DeGuerin also defended Durst back in 2003 in Galveston, Texas. Durst was charged with killing his neighbor, Morris Black, and dismembering the body. The evidence against him was overwhelming, says former Westchester County, New York District Attorney Janine Pirro.
You know, this guy is a murderer. He cuts up bodies like your local butcher.
But the jury believed Durst's claim of self-defense and acquitted him.
Not guilty.
Isn't it possible that if he goes on trial for Susan Berman, he'll get away with it again?
I hate to say, yes, it's possible, but I believe in justice. I believe in truth. How about this? I believe in karma. Sooner or later, it's got to happen.
Pirro writes about the cases in He Killed Them All, published by a division of CBS. She believes Robert Durst killed Berman because she knew too much about the mysterious disappearance of Durst's first wife, Kathy, in 1982. And the most damaging evidence may come from Durst himself in The Jinx, a documentary that aired on HBO last year.
Based upon my limited understanding of the evidence, I think it's very strong.
Steve Cooley, LA District Attorney when Berman was murdered, believes a jury is likely to see and hear portions of the documentary, including what sounds like a mumbled confession recorded when Durst, still wearing a microphone, went into the bathroom.
Kill them all, of course.
That bit of evidence is significant. It is hearsay, but it's admissible hearsay on multiple grounds, and something that he or his attorneys will have to explain.
We've always known that he mumbles to himself. I'm not concerned about that part of it.
Erin is with us now. Good morning.
Good morning. You know, I think this is kind of interesting. I think there's some people who wonder whether he can get a fair trial. So many people know Robert Durst's name. But in fact, the defense has already done research and realized that only a small percentage of Americans actually saw The Jinx. We all think it was such a big deal. And very few people know who he is. So they're absolutely convinced they can get a fair trial in L.A. And that they're going to be able to win, that he will not be convicted of this murder.
He just said, the defense attorney just said that he's not concerned about the admissibility of the mumbling.
Right. It should get in the sense that it could be an exception of hearsay, which is an admission against interest. But there's a real question about what he really said. Did he really say killed them all or kill them all? Even some of the investigators in Houston think that it may not have been the ED, the past tense.
So what difference would that make?
Well, so if somebody just puts you, you go in the bathroom and you're mad at someone, are you confessing I killed them all, or these people just made me so mad I could kill them all?
It'll be interesting.
It does make a difference.
Too. Okay. All right, Erin, thank you so much. You can watch Erin's full report, Murder 90210, tomorrow night on 48 Hours. That is 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.